Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 1 of Let's Play Civilization V Brave New World as Mongolia. Yep, we are going for a domination game this time out, and I also thought I would try a Pangea map. We haven't done that in any of our previous series. We'll play on a standard map size, going back to Immortal difficulty level and standard game pace. In the advanced setup, I've left all the civilizations random, except for my own, of course. And I've left all of the rest of this on the default settings. So nothing special going on there. Let's go ahead and fire up the game, see what happens. Okay, let's talk about what makes Mongolia special or unique. First off, we get a 30% bonus when fighting against city-state units or the city-state itself, and all mounted units have +1 movement. As far as our unique units go, we get the Keshik, which replaces the knight, and unlike the knight, it actually has a pretty darn good ranged attack. The knight, of course, is melee only. And it earns its promotions 50% faster. It also helps you earn great generals faster. Now, speaking of great generals, you actually don't technically get a great general. You get a Khan instead. So the combat bonuses are the same. The main thing is they can heal adjacent units. They also get movement of 5. And I forgot to say this, but the Keshik gets movement of 5. And so they're both more mobile than the units they replace. So overall, as Mongolia, you definitely get more mobility out of your mounted units, and it can be pretty potent. Let's take a look at our starting location. I am on a hill, which I like, and I'm not on a river, but I am on a lake, so I should still be able to build a garden. I'm going to get gold and copper as my luxuries. The nice thing about that is one technology, mining, will get them both for me. I'm going to get 2 stone, cattle, sheep. Man, if I just had like fish or something halfway decent here, that would be cool. Now, we are on the coast. On a Pangea map, that, you know, it's not quite as big a deal as it would be otherwise. Let me just move really quick. Yeah, I mean, look, I wish I had the mountain next to me or something, but let's be honest. This is a good city location for my capital. I'm certainly not going to start moving around through these hills at 1 hex per turn, trying to figure out if I could find something marginally better. Let's go ahead and start working on a scout. And I will go for pottery here, I guess. Before I do anything else, let me go ahead and lock the cattle in there and put it on production focus. And go to the next turn. Now this is looking like a dead end, but I don't really know. If we're lucky, you know, who knows? Maybe, yeah, okay. Now it's a shame out here doesn't look like a really good spot for a city. Because we would certainly get it. There'd be no competition. But literally the only thing out here is a sheep and a fish. I mean, I'm not going to found a city for that. Now, I'm actually tempted to build 2 scouts. You know, I don't usually play on Pangea. If you've watched any of my previous series, I think I've done continents every single time. And honestly, even when I play off camera, that's pretty common for me. I'm going to take a worker over a monument. That's a little bit of a risk. I'm hoping that I discover a ruin that gives me culture, because otherwise I'm going to get to... oh, hold on. Let me reassign. Oh, yeah, no, I'll take this. I'm tempted, but... I think what I was saying is, yeah, I usually play continents, but this time, oh, damn you, Brazil. He's going to steal it. This time, because I'm on a Pangea, 2 scouts might actually be very useful. Because there's a lot of land to uncover. Yeah, he took it. And that means I'm not going to get anything in that direction, most likely. Alright, I got 100 gold. And there's nothing wrong with 100 gold, other than the fact that I'm not sure how many more ruins I'm going to get. So the culture bonus or a population bonus, like that would have been really nice to pick up. Hopefully I'll pick up another ruin or 2 over this way. So we have at least one close neighbor, but I mean, you could definitely have a worse neighbor than Brazil. I don't think he's usually, especially aggressive. It's certainly not like having the Songhai as your next door neighbor. Okay, well, there's a couple things we know we need here. I need mining so that I can develop my luxuries. Yeah, and I also need animal husbandry. Now, I need that for 2 reasons. One, so I can develop these cattle, and also to reveal horses on the map. I think I'm going to do animal husbandry first. Wait, hold on. Yeah, all right. I'm not going to get the gold yet anyway, unless I buy it. I'm just going to take animal husbandry. And that'll allow me to develop both the sheep and... Oh, cool. And the cattle. I need to figure out where my next city's going, too. Not, it doesn't have to be this second, but... Okay, at least we got a shot at another ruin here. So keep your fingers crossed for me. Here's hoping the home team comes up with something halfway decent. Oh, man. That's just like a thumb in my eye every time they do that to me. Oh, that's irritating. Oh, Boudica. That's fine. This is kind of bad. Let me get up here. Okay, so my population grew, which is not bad. I don't have another 2 food tile to go after, so I mean, at least I'm getting 2 hammers. But yeah, see, I'm 17 turns away from growing. So I guess when I get my worker, what I'm going to need to do is come over here and start working the sheep, because I'll get an extra food. I need the extra food more than I need the extra hammer. Okay. There we go. We get out of their territory. They're not going to be too pissed off. And if they have horses, I'm going to end up probably coming over here to conquer them anyway. So what difference does it make? We're not going for diplomatic victory. Okay, good. So we found our capital. That's cool. And animal husbandry is mine. They do not have horses. Of course, I do not have horses either. Of course, there's some over here. That's kind of rough. I tell you, Mongolia without horses, that's not great. Okay, choose a new technology. Well, I need mining. I don't think I can afford to put that off anymore. And then I need to start pushing up towards calendar and writing. Yeah, the Barbarian's a little early to the party because we don't really have anything to jack up yet. Okay, how much farther away do I really want to send him? I think the answer is no farther. My scout, that's different. And in fact, I need a granary pretty badly. But I am going to make another scout. I don't know that we're going to get any more ruins as a result of it. But I want to get out there and start meeting, you know, more civilizations and city-states and all that crap. Getting the lay of the land. Come on. No, nothing there. You never know. Your next move could always be the one that reveals something. And Boudica, yeah, I was just about to say, you know, she's close by, but they don't, like, you can't explore all directions with the same scout. So if, you know, they go anywhere out this way, that doesn't necessarily mean they've already been down here. Okie doke. Here we go. This area over here definitely looks pretty darn fertile. What I'd really like is something that would allow me to scoop up all of this, but that could be difficult. I might have to settle, like, you don't want to miss a river by one tile, but I'll have to think about that. I mean, it just sucks having 2 cattle, let alone the copper and all that, and not use it. I wonder if I could come down here or something. I don't know. But this is too far away. We'll figure it out. I got 20 faith. I'll admit, that's not really what I wanted. Yeah, at this point, we're only 5 turns away from getting our first social policy. But I always feel like not taking a monument is a bit of a gamble. If you find a ruin that gives it to you, then it's pretty sweet. But if you don't, then it really feels like a miss. Well, let's see. I'm actually tempted to just do something like God of Craftsmen or Fertility Rites. I don't necessarily care about going for a full-blown religion. I don't remember all this stuff off the top of my head, so I want to... I want to just scan them really quickly. Yeah, you know, I'm just looking at it and thinking we can get to 3 population quickly, and picking up an extra hammer will really help me. So I'm strictly looking at this for the early game. And on those terms, I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and do a granary. I need this freaking place to start growing. Alright, well. So we also picked up 30 gold for meeting Hong Kong before anyone else. Let me see. Since he's down there, I think I'll just bring him up north. And this will help give me some protection against the barbarians. I don't think we can afford to leave our capital undefended. Especially now that we got a worker there. I'll go ahead and just garrison him for now. Should I come down? Probably. I mean, I gotta be careful of these stupid camps, but... I do. I mean, there could be another ruin down there. Let's go ahead and grab writing, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to start doing a library really quickly. What I'd like to do is found my second city as soon as possible, and then get a library going. A national college is what I meant to say. Yeah, this is bad. I got stuck between 2 archers, which obviously I wouldn't have chosen to do. So I'm going to risk making these guys mad, because it'll probably allow me to live And that seems more important to me. Okay, let's try to get a little bit of distance. And now I'm going to be a little bit torn. Yeah, so we're dead last, which you expect at the higher levels of difficulty, especially when I have not yet done anything to build a library or anything like that. Okay, we're going to go into tradition and start getting some culture generated. All right. And let me get out of this guy's turf. So I'm going to have to decide, do I want to try to heal up completely? What I really want is food, but right now that's not really an option, so... It could be if... Alright, well, we're still... See, this is why I don't want to rest, because we're still picking up stuff that no one else has been to. And as long as that's the case... You know, resting for a while doesn't really sound that appealing. Oh, sweet, a ruin. Can I go any further? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, wow, another city. Holy crap. Now I get the culture ruin. A little late. And by a little, of course, I mean very late. At least I picked up some more food. We are at 9 citizens. Okay, so really, this is when I should start making my my next settler. But I haven't finished this. I'm still 5 turns away, and I'm going to need a luxury. When is it going to be done? 6 more turns. So I'm going to have to buy that. And I have no gold production right now, which is really bad. So I'm not going to be able to buy a library. It's very unlikely. Well, here's what we're going to do. Let me start working on a settler. And we need to get some happiness before I do that. But I can't wait. Sure, let's work together. I'd rather go after Boudica first and kind of secure this southern area, I think. Okay, there we go. Now we got our monument. And let's meet these guys. Singapore, hello. Thank you for the 30 gold. I appreciate that. And I also need it because I just spent 50 that I didn't have. Not really. I'm actually really happy that I picked up the second scout. I think that's going to work out really well. And the fact that this guy picked up 20 culture from the ruin and the other one is, you know, grabbing a bunch of gold, that's really sweet. Boy, this is just quite the little corridor they got going down here. Those city-states, I mean, they're super protected. Good for them. I mean, granted, I shouldn't say that because I'm actually really good at crushing city-states. Maybe what we could do, though, is well, they're pretty far away. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I'd have to go through Hong Kong to get here. I was just looking at the fact they have horses and furs, but it's probably too far away. We'll see. By the time I get there, it probably won't be such a big deal anymore. Let's go ahead and take calendar. We'll start working our way up to philosophy. I may take a break for archery, though. Oh, let's do that. Oh, that's so awesome. Another 30 gold. We're raking it in on these things, man. So I still only have 249 though, and I'm now negative per turn. I mean, oh God, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I forgot to do this. Yep. Yep, I screwed that up really badly. Okay, I left a lot of hammers and some gold on the table. We could have been making a gold per turn instead of losing it. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but positive is positive and negative is negative. As obvious as that might sound. Okay, we're going to keep exploring this map. I would imagine there's quite a lot left to it, but I do feel pretty good about how much we've uncovered already. I certainly don't, you know, clear this much fog of war by turn 34 as a general rule. Yep, I'll come over here. All right, that's a dead end. Hopefully that entire path doesn't become a dead end. That would be unfortunate. Yeah, okay, I saw that one. And I'm not really checking all these things because I don't intend to do anything about these city-states right now. I'm not going out of my way to curry favor with them or anything. Okay, well, listen, I'd love to do the Great Library, but you can't start that on turn 36 and expect to finish it. Someone else will definitely grab it first. Oh, crap. Okay. I can't go that way, not until I heal up. Okay, we got some happiness at just the right time. And I think this is actually a good place to pause because I'll spend a little time thinking about exactly where I'd like to settle. And then when we come back and do part 2, I will move my settler out and found our next city. So thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this and you want other viewers to be able to find it, do me a favor and leave a like. Also, feel free to leave something in the comments. Let me know if you were happy or unhappy or whatever. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.